Hey folks, I've got a quick little set to show you guys today. This is one of the Adventure Force kind of stunt tracks from Walmart. Of course, that's where they sell these exclusively. So, not sure if this particular one is in stores anymore. Copyright on it is 2017, so it's a few years old as of the making of this video. But this one's called Chomp and Crunch track set. Obviously, you got to have a little dinosaur in a lot of these sets. One car included. Actually looks like a pretty good quality car. I don't really have a lot of experience with these Adventure Force sets, so I don't really, I can't really attest to the quality of the diecast cars. So this will be kind of a first for me, actually. But nevertheless, kind of just a basic kind of track set with, a dinosaur theme to it. It's got two loops, it looks like, so a little double loop thing, and then I'm not sure exactly how the dinosaur feature works. It looks like you can either get chomped or perhaps make it through it, something like that. But anyways, let's just take a look around the box here. There's that side, the bottom, and the top, and then the back where we can kind of see what the set actually looks like. So we got a launcher, we got two loops, and then looks like you just make your way through the ramp, and then you got the T-Rex, of course. So you drive through it, and maybe the T-Rex can chomp and, attack the car. It looks like that's, knock it off its feet. So you can kind of knock the... Let's see. It looks like this is actually knocking the dinosaur over. I don't know. We're going to find out. So... But this is very, it's very similar looking to a Hot Wheels set. Of course, that's what they're kind of going for. It's just like a cheaper knockoff alternatives sort of thing. But even the launcher, it looks very similar to the Hot Wheels ones and so forth. And so that's what this is basically. So with that all said, let's see, I'm not sure how to even go about attacking this. I guess maybe we'll open it from this side and see if that's the best way to get at it. I don't know. And see what's inside. Alright, so we've got no stickers to apply, it looks like. Very small little instruction manual here that shows you how to put it together. And, well, let's see. Does it actually? It shows you how to play on this side. Contents, top tips. I don't think this actually shows you how to assemble it, to be honest, which is kind of interesting. Well, it kind of does. It's got little labels here, so you basically just have to follow this, but there's not really a... well, I guess you got 1, 2, 3, so there's a few little steps, but it's very, very, not super detailed instructions, so, but anyways, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and put this together and see what it's all about. Okay, folks, so this is a pretty big set, so I can't really capture the whole thing in the camera's view, so we'll start here at the beginning with the launcher, and the launcher is 2-speed launcher. It's got a rubber band underneath, and it did come with a spare rubber band, which is nice. Very similar to a Hot Wheels launcher. It seems like it's a pretty good quality one. This is the car that is included. I gotta say, it's a pretty good quality car. Nice decorations, and just nice quality overall. These are really nice working wheels and everything. It's maybe just a little bit, feels a little bit cheaper than a Hot Wheels or Matchbox, but it's pretty darn good for, considering what you're paying for this, and I don't remember exactly what the price of this set was, maybe like $10 to $15, probably $15 or something like that, but nevertheless, a pretty decent deal, considering how much playset you're getting for your money. 2 loops, as you can see right here, 2 kind of standard loops, and they seem pretty sturdy generally. Not exactly sure what these little pieces are for here, but I would think maybe there were some different sets that basically use these same pieces, and maybe those were for something. Perhaps that's just a guess, but they don't really do anything for this set. So 2 loops, then you keep moving your way down the track here, and you got a pretty long blue straightaway here to the end here where we've got the dinosaur. Now this part I don't quite like. We got this little jump to go through the dinosaur's mouth here, and it's kind of floating here. You can see it's, you want it to sit down like that, but just the way the track is, it kind of floats. So just the way that is, I guess. But this little piece is cardboard here, fly through, and then these little pieces I had to set up in here to hold the dinosaur's mouth open, but you fly through that, the dinosaur chomps, his mouth closed, and then you hit this right here. This will turn and cause the dinosaur's leg to like move, and then the whole dinosaur will just tip right over. So that's kind of the gist of this set. So, and I think there's an option that you could open this up and then, have the dinosaur's leg open so that you could just go right through it and the dinosaur won't tip, but we'll have to try that. So with that all said, now let's give this a try. I'm probably going to have to try this out with different camera angles and such because, well, it's just kind of an awkward set to try and film due to how long and skinny it is. But let's give this a try. We'll try with the highest speed setting. And it worked like a charm. Okay, so just to quickly show you, it comes with these little kind of half barrel pieces, and you just kind of put these together like this, and then open the dinosaur's mouth, and then just kind of put them in there just like this. Kind of got to make it so that well, the dinosaur's kind of chomping on them like that. And they kind of stay in place pretty good. We'll try this now with the door open on the back, and that way the dinosaur shouldn't tip. Another thing too is that you can actually just open the mouth just like that, so that the mouth won't close. Let's try that way too. Alright folks, so final kind of thoughts about this set is, honestly, I like it. There's not a lot that I can really say negatively about it. It works as advertised. The launcher works great. The loops work great. The car is pretty good quality. And, you come over here to the end. The only really thing that I don't like is the way that they designed this piece right here. I wish they would have kind of just angled it down so that the track would come flush to it at the ground or something, so that this part here isn't floating in the air. But other than that, I mean, it works just fine as it is. You come into the dinosaur piece here. This works as advertised. Send the car in, knock those little half canisters over there. The mouth shuts, and then send the car down. The leg kind of unhinges here, so you can see that with this. Whether you move that either way. So that's how the dinosaur kind of works, and it just works as advertised. And you can also connect more track at the end here if you want. This is a pretty long straightaway here, so you could even take one of these pieces of track, move this closer here, and then maybe put the other piece at the end of the dinosaur there, so it keeps going perhaps. But really, yeah, pretty nice little set overall. So there it was, the Adventure Force Chomp and Crunch track set. Hope you guys enjoyed this little demonstration of it, and thank you for watching.